let's make some front post 2 treble crochet clusters. Now, it's a lot of elements here, so let's just learn one step at a time. Let's first remember how to make a treble. These are double crochet here. We're going to make a treble which is 2 yarn overs, pull up a loop from the next stitch or space according to your pattern, yarn over, pull through 2 loops 3 times. That's 2 and that's 3. Let's do another one. 2 yarn overs for the treble, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. You do that 3 times, that's why it's called a treble in US terms. And you can see it's a much taller stitch than your double crochet. Now let's just move over for a bit. I'll just make myself a bit of room. Now let's make a 2 treble crochet cluster. So it's still a treble crochet and it's a cluster, it's not a decrease, so both of them will go into the same spot. So I'm just going to move over a bit over here. So we begin a treble crochet, 2 yarn overs, pull up a loop. Now normally we do yarn over, pull through 2 3 times. We're only going to do it twice. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops once and again twice, and you stop. Now I've got 2 loops still sitting on my hook. Let's start a second treble with 2 yarn overs, back into the same stitch or space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 twice and stop. So now you can see I've got 2 incomplete trebles, 3 loops on the hook. This is going to be my 2 treble crochet cluster. Yarn over, pull through all the loops on the hook, and that's your 2 treble crochet cluster right there. Okay, that's step 2. Now the final step in this journey, I'll just do one more cluster and then we'll do the front post. One more cluster. Actually, I'll just move over a little bit. 2 yarn overs. I'm just going to skip a stitch. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 twice only and stop. Again, 2 yarn overs in the same spot, pull through 2 twice and stop. Got 2 incomplete trebles, yarn over, pull through all, and that's a 2 treble crochet cluster. Now move over again. Actually, I'll give myself a bit more room. Now we're going to do that as a post stitch around a post. I'll come down here and do it. All right. So we're going to do exactly the same thing that we did here around a post. So 2 yarn overs, come down to the designated stitch, pull up a loop around the post. So you can see I went down from the top, up from the back, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 twice and stop. So I still haven't finished that one. I'll do it again. Another 2 yarn overs, down and around the same post. It's exactly the same post. Try and get underneath the first one so they don't get jammed up together. Pull up your loop, pull through 2 once, pull through 2 twice and stop. Now we've done exactly the same here that we did here, but we've done it around the post of a stitch, and at the back all you should be able to see of it is those horizontal bars at the back, whereas here it's in a stitch. You can see it here in the stitch, but here it's going around the post, and all you can see is those horizontal bars where we wrap them around the post. And then to finish, yarn over, pull through all, and that is your front post 2 treble crochet cluster right there. Now this is used a lot in the leaf stitch. I have a separate tutorial for that if you're ever looking. It's down somewhere in the folder there. So let's do one more. I'll just move over again a little bit, give myself a bit of room. 2 yarn overs. Come down to the post, whichever one it is. Let's pick this one. Doesn't matter. I mean, it depends on your pattern. Pull through 2 twice only and stop. 2 yarn overs again. Come back down to do another treble. You pull up a loop, pull through 2 twice only and stop. 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all, and that is 2 front post treble crochet clusters. These are 2 treble crochet clusters just standing up normally in a regular stitch, or it could be in a space sometimes, depends on what your pattern says. And these 2 are wrapped around the post, and all you can see from the back is the top of the stitch and the horizontal bars that went around the posts. And that is now a height issue. So the reason it might be used for various reasons, in this case, I'm just trying to demonstrate that this height now is the same as your double crochet over here. So if you're coming along with double crochet and then you have to do these, they will come out to exactly the same height as your double crochet, whereas these are taller. So there are various uses for these. In some cases, I'll just move over again, in the leaf stitch, these are used to go on a diagonal and make a leaf. So let me make one more. 2 yarn overs. Let's come down and make the first part of the cluster. Second part now, around the post again. 1 and 2. Pull through all. and then it's anchored. It's not anchored, it's not just continued from there, it comes over and it anchors maybe a little bit further along with usually a slip stitch, and it goes off onto the diagonal, maybe a bit more than that than I've done, usually a bit more, and you get your leaf stitch. But that's, like I said, a separate video tutorial. But there you go, 2 treble crochet cluster. Enjoy!